Pro will be starting on the T side, as we can see. 5 Glocks on road, and we've got some utility on Fliss and Jame, and a lot of Kevlar.
Yeah, and already Yakinda able to get that an opening pick. The trade comes through, but 4 versus 4, and options for Virtus Pro to slow down the round if they would like to at this point and see what the response is from the CTs. And yeah, that is effectively what is happening right here for Virtus Pro, just edging their way around, seeing is there any information plays coming through. Flashbang to suggest presence towards A to delay that A rotation to help B. And B is I mean, it's going to be tough to hold this site right now. Sorry, the A site.
Welcome back to the HUD. This is a super clean HUD. I quite like it. Hardzao is blind and needs to try and avoid that Molotov, but that forces him into the open, into the reticle of many a player. Well, the bomb's made it to the bomb site at the very least, and the CT's now looking to try and stop the plant from happening, but that has become more and more difficult. 3 of them now in that short position. 3 versus 3 retake. Bigazera has a defuse kit, but it's going to be pretty hard to avoid a crossfire here.
Yeah, very difficult indeed. James just trying to buy time, occupying as much attention as possible, and everybody's set up for success there. Great connections from Virtus Pro, and they'll get that very important opening pistol.
Our first Inferno of the Major.
Yeah. Yeah, Inferno. I mean, yeah,
It's
on a
classic.
Major. It is a classic. So many important moments on this map throughout history.
Yeah.
I think the Boston Major, one of the biggest. And we get the rush down mid from PaiN Gaming. Forced by, and it's going to work out. Opening kills, finding the bomb. Very scary stuff here. Hardzao able to hold things down here in the apartments as well. And very little person wins that control, but a very fast adjustment up into mid. Working out, they detect there's 3 players on that banana position, and they exploit that. Perfect counterplay from VP, but can they close down site control?
Yeah, they've got long for the time being. I'm not sure if there's a smoke on library. Neckers is being waited for. Kika's got the angle. So now there are more options available, and James, oh my god, he just knows all the angles. AWP versus AWP, no mistakes being made there. Hardzao needs a multi-frag, gets 2, but there's still a man advantage here for Virtus Pro, and they have position on long. PKL with the off angle. Does Yakinda hold all the way? He does, and he is rewarded, leaving Bigazera in a 1 versus 3. This is the thing about Virtus Pro, and the experience.
Or retake on banana should they choose.
This is going to be a long rotation for PaiN Gaming. Buster's going to go through that smoke, and that can give his team the confidence to go in behind them as well. 2 for Buster, and that's the round over. Safi immediately turns around, heads towards the A bomb site. So PaiN Gaming will have to hold on to the rest. Safi, I wonder. I'll go with Safi because that makes the most sense based on the spelling. It's a good start for PaiN Gaming. Trying to hold the top of banana. Only 1 player towards the A bomb site. Now, have they read this? Because Hardzao, it's going to be hard for him to survive in this situation, trying to avoid the flashes. PKL's actually above him, excuse me. Could only see 1 on the radar, but it is, of course, a boost. So, not 1, but 2, and it goes from good to great for PaiN Gaming. Exactly the kind of round they needed. And I can only imagine what the chat are going to start typing now, as James is the last man standing for Virtus Pro. And we have a
approach. They really want to win that control early.
Oh, man. Exacting revenge is James Kika trying to earlier on. But now he's headed back, and Bigazera is in a lot of trouble. Oh, he could get a lineup here, but he misses the flick entirely. And I think that's the round. Maybe they could try to rescue the AWP in the smoke if they were so daring to do so, but other than that, well, 3v4, they'll fish for something. Bomb has been planted, time was running low, and maybe that made them gravitate towards, but they haven't all done so. Hardzao just making sure there's no flank, but also giving them
Virtus Pro's execution is on these B-site set pieces. Looks like there might be a bit more readiness here, though, for PaiN Gaming to receive this one as it begins to come through. And indeed, slowing things down, taking the fight to the choke point here. Nice line up there. Nekis able to do massive damage with that AK-47. And this...
Yakinda as well. And I think double peek is coming through now. Oh, Yakinda from the off angle.
Yes.
That was so fast. My God.
Yeah, and he peeks first. He actually has the right eye peek there as well. His teammate would have that left. And you're on a left eye peek from the AWPer's perspective. So it's actually quite a bad angle for the AWPer. It's quite situational, and that's a perfect way to abuse it. What a beautiful way to stagger the peaks. Great execution. PaiN Gaming in a really bad spot now. They've got 2 players towards A. Big Zara is like in CT spawn, not knowing precisely where to go right now. Going towards that B site. They're actually leaving PGL by himself.
Yeah, he's dead, mate. He's a goner. He dead. Oh. He can't see. He is super dead. Zip him up. Throw him in the sea.
Maybe they're expecting a rush towards that A site. They're not wrong. And there goes the push. Oh, immediate kill onto PGL. What an entry.
Yeah. And this is good experience versus Pro as well. Let's not forget with their new roster. Figuring things out as they go along. Does he survive? He does somehow. Makes it out of there with 9 HP. Big Zero in the middle of mid now, pushing through from B, and there goes the bomb. There goes James. Yakinda. Deep molly into the pit. The smoke is here though. Oh, PK. How did Yakinda miss that one? Buster's here to trade at least and take position. Now they know Hardzao is creeping behind the smoke, but how long can he stay alive for? He needs help, and help is on the way. AWP firing off now for PaiN Gaming. James still on short with the bomb. Another molly is going to try and force Hardzao forward, but he will do that and take down Flitter at the very least. There goes the bomb looking for the transfer. 1 versus 2. Buster 13 HP, and...
He thinks better of it. Choke point will be smoked off. Banana the only available choke point.
Player making his way towards the B bomb site, so there'll be a different crossfire now. See if PGL can deliver. He's been in this position before, so he may be expected. Flit jumping to make some space, and how about that? Buster with a penetration headshot, and this gives them position of 4 versus 2. Virtus Pro, so good at...
Safi hasn't been too aggressive in these opening rounds just yet. We've seen him play the same position, I think, pretty much almost every time. Buster going down in the effort towards Banana, and in fact, we're getting these sort of disjointed plays because of the defensive utility. That incendiary prevented a trade fragger from being able to trade the kill there. PGL has support from Safi, and it's going to work out. They'll be able to trade that one up as well. 4 against 2. Huge edge here for PaiN in this round now.
Yeah, this one's going to be harder to convert. And as this is the second last round of the half, I would imagine that unless Virtus Pro had gifted something, and that was close there, they will be holding on to things for the final round to come. Or will they? James heads towards Kikert to join him towards the B bomb site, and they have to figure it's a 2 versus 2. So I'm sure they'll fancy their chances. If they can get that bomb planted, then and that AWP stays up, then who knows what can happen. Now let's look at Kikert's angle clearing. You can see Big Zero dancing around the pillar. The rotation will surely begin. Now looking for the second one. Down goes Big Zero. Nekis trying to buy time for the rotation, but they're still on the A bomb site for some reason. They're only now rotating from top mid, and both Kika and James are up. This does not bode well for PaiN Gaming.
Disastrous. Absolutely disastrous here for PaiN indeed, and it's going to take nothing short of a miracle, I think, to win this battle. The question for Virtus Pro is where both players are coming from, but it's a great setup here to play off of one another, and I think all of the information is there. The smoke will cover some ground. Oh, great shot comes through from Hardzao. James now against 2 with the AWP. A fantastic shot. That's 1 down, 1 more to go. 9 HP on him.
Towards this A bomb site. Could potentially be a wrap towards B, although that's less likely now as Library and the Archer smoked. And PaiN Gaming find themselves out of position. Double OP. Hardzao in trouble, trying to do what he can in this smoke, but almost caught by James. That's the bomb, but of course James delivers a shotgun. 5v2 now, and it's all about this bomb getting planted, and I think that's going to happen now. Indeed it is, and that should be the death knell for this round as far as PaiN Gaming are concerned. There it is, versus the likes of Virtus Pro. Yakinda up close with the MP9, still holding with 3 players, and there is the start of it, and the crossfire begins. And again, the deep water, I think they're starting to realize now, just trying to keep their heads above it, but I feel like they may be overpowered here by Virtus Pro, who start well in round number 18. Full control, my friend, as Pasha might say. Oh, there's an opening kill for the likes of PaiN Gaming. 2 versus 4 now as they head towards the B bomb site. I say they, but Nekiz is on long.
Yeah.
He needs to try and make it to CT spawn. I think that may be expected by Kika, who hops over there as well from library. And there's a dance now, but Nekiz, he has to be successful here, and he will be.
Yeah. There's some options coming through here. It does rest in the hands of Buster, and looks like a safe pair of hands indeed. Taking down Safi, Nekiz that would be what PaiN are doing. So instead, PaiN would have run into 2 players as opposed to 3. So that's like the mind games we're talking about. Like, I feel like PaiN did the right thing. They just got unlucky there. Ooh, oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage. But they lose Yakinda at the same time.
Yep. And have a look at that 2-man rotation towards the B bomb site for Virtus Pro, but where are PaiN Gaming headed? Towards A, it seems, where Flit is alone. And he has spotted some information now towards that second mid position, and we have Kika making his way back towards the A bomb site. And as things are quiet on B, it seems that Jame will head there as well. So they'll make their rotation back in time, actually, as PaiN Gaming is still creeping up close and up close. Oh boy, Flit and Kika have dropped, and now Jame has a decision to make around this AWP. How much risk does he want to take? Suddenly, things have escalated in favor of PaiN Gaming.
Oh, it's a setup to try to punish an info play with that AWP in mids. And yeah, they're faking into the B site, James.
Well, good luck punishing Jame. Yeah, he seems very aware of what could be going on here. Just putting the utility out, and that's a big answer to have somebody that deep in that throwing a Molotov at this timing. Tells quite the story, and we've got a flank from Kika now, who finds himself at bottom mid as the short push comes through. Jame, oh, that's a big whiff from him. He's still got 3 targets, though. Sound has been cut. Oh, nice timing there from Safi, and will they push through these grenades? It seems they will. That HG grenade could be meaty. Buster hiding at the back. He's got a teammate, Kika, rotating towards the coffins now, who seems to be, he would have been the initial engager. He'll show presence at the very least and maybe try and run distraction. Buster has a shallow peek, spots Safi, but he can't quite make a fatal connection. Kika will finish off the job, and now they're in the pool area as we've got the CTs coming in from all directions, and they're going down one by one, PaiN Gaming. HG's towards the pool as they try and find some cover, some a place to chill in that banana position now. 3 versus 3 as Kika continues to press on forward. And how about that for a flashbang? Not quite hitting the mark there, but Jame creeping slowly. They know one's on banana. We've got a boost behind the smoke, and Jame will become even more important. Down goes Kika. Jame's going to speed up, but it's too late. Everybody else has fallen, and PaiN Gaming will make it to 9, and Jame will save the AWP. Jame will be, I won't say passive, but a bit further back on shorts. And that is such a tight shot from Safi, and not quite working as Virtus Pro had intended, but there is still a potential sandwich here. Hard Zal get popped by Yakinda, and now Safi's alone, and he's got to fall back because you don't want to like take a risk, get pinched, die with the AWP. He has to fall back, which means Yakinda collects an AK-47 on the B bomb site, and Jame is still here with the sniper on A.
Yeah, PaiN Gaming can just reset the scenario here. It's like, you know, you press the big reset button, you cut noise, and then the CTs who've acted upon the information and set themselves up, you can see 3 on A. At a certain point, they'll be forced to go back to a default kind of setup, like maybe a 2-2, or like they'll stay gambled, 3 on A. And we can see that's what's happening right now. We get the reinforcements coming towards the B site. PaiN Gaming need to make this one work out. Yakinda with that AK-47 picked up at the back of the site, looking to put up a performance here. Oh, the smokes make things difficult, but Kika's going to go down. The trades are looking quite favorable here for Virtus Pro right now. Safi and Big Sarah, all that's left. And
time in the previous round towards B bomb site. They'll be short on time here on A as well. Flit, he can block through the smoke, but he will get killed through that smoke actually. But Jamie is still holding things down on the bomb site. 10 seconds to plant that bomb. Will there be a push through the smoke? Neck is keeping an eye on long now, as that is the main threat, but Virtus.pro will play the long game with their man advantage. Yakinda moving up short now. Will give them some angles towards the graveyard at least, spotting Nekiz around that pit position. How do they pick the right places to peak PaiN Gaming? We've got some grenades to come through as well. There are still flashes for Virtus.pro as Nekiz does his best. All three in a short area now. Has this been identified? Angles held with the AWP. 16 seconds on that bomb. Buster looking to move forward. The grenades are here. He's got to look away. Safi's lost his angle now. Lost Nekiz as well. 1 versus 2. Is anyone on the bomb just yet trying to find it now? But he's lost his angle. Is there time to
pushes through apartments and they're ready to go. Flick goes down. Kika stuck at the back of the site. They should surely be ready for this position.
Why is he alone though?
It's down 1. The trade's through and the bomb is planted.
Yeah, I think that could have been done better for PaiN Gaming, just pushing onto the site alone, but they do get a trade frag anyway. And I said what if. So who knows what could happen here. Got to be real careful now, looking to seize the opportunity. James being smoked out, trying to deploy some grenades in the meantime. Flit hiding on the site, and he can play off of his teammate, but he's only got the USP, but that might just be enough. Maybe not.
Great calling coming through from PaiN Gaming right now, able to finish off this round with that A-side control.
Oh, he's gone too far. Why?
Yeah, he's gone like, you know.
If VP lose this game, so many pick'ems are going to be bodied. Astralis lost their game, of course, so that's going to be a problem. And Safi's been really good with these entry frags with the AWP. This angle in particular, he's got many of them, and now heads towards the coffins where Yakinda is. There is a flashbang, though, and Safi will be dealt with, and no one can answer for that.
Yeah, that's such a big stoppage right there. And you can see that it looks like they're going to try to commit behind this one, get the follow-up kill on Kika. But the response, 2 kills in response from Virtus.pro, that's done a lot of damage. And they're knocking at the door already. The leg shot through the smoke, adding insult to injury. At least the bomb is planted and ticking away. But, man, Virtus.pro are ready to coordinate this push forward. They know where these positions are as well, and they will finish off the job.
That was a massive bait from James. That is a grenade. That's almost 150 damage.
That's crazy. And they're going to make their way forward. PaiN Gaming executing the push into that B site. Can they make it happen? Looking for the distance. And so far they're getting slowed down. Still a fighting chance here. Buster sneaking behind the smoke. I don't know if they have any idea about Buster as they try to make their way forward for this bomb plant. It's just not working out. The trade through from Big Sarah. Hardzal goes down as well, and Safi is on the run.
Do you know what this is? Complexity versus Very Games.
Wow.
Like,
what a throwback.
What, 7 years ago?
Oh, wow.
Roughly 7 years ago, but there's more time on the clock here. But it's essentially the play.
In a grape. Oh. James was ready for that.
He's always going to do that, isn't he?
Oh, but look at Safi go aggressive here. I love this.
Oh, library off angle. Library off angle. Oh, just a library angle, but now it's Safi versus James, and things become very, very interesting indeed as James manages to... What? Did he hit him? Oh, no, he didn't hit him. Well, he's got to try and defuse this bomb. He found himself with another smoke grenade, looking for it now. And Safi, you've just got to push through. He hasn't got time. Surely, if you just push through and commit to it.
Now, if he goes down, they may be committed into the site. Oh, he's going to get the pick. Massive pick from Yakinda. And that's a gun. That's an upgrade.
Yeah, just got to mix things up sometimes. And they did that in both directions. Again, James going down mid, having a look towards second mid. And then just having a different configuration on the B bomb site, and that can be successful. And this is where Virtus.pro really come into their own. These are the edges and the margins where they just go a little further than PaiN Gaming. The Brazilians will have to do it the hard way now as Virtus.pro are 1 round away from match point. And the money is very low for PaiN Gaming. If they lose this round, maybe they lose the match as well.
So hang on, James, like, well, where's the top mid take? PaiN Gaming, they could be rotating back to B right now. So that's what you can see, the CT rotation is respecting that. And that's what they're feeling. They're really feeling that as the read, but they're actually resetting into the horse pop, and the horse pops have been good. Is there going to be a flash to get James off this angle? Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think there was maybe a flash, but James was not blinded. But they'll get the opening regardless. Bomb sent down for the plant, and it's a 2 versus 4. It's going to be tough, but there's a chance.
Got Yakinda coming in from the back, looking to make his way into the apartments. And again, it will have to be done the hard way. 2 versus 4. A must-win round for PaiN Gaming, and PKL looks the wrong way. That leaves Hardzao now trying to make some space. He has to take the fight to them. Deep in the corner alone. I don't see how he survives this. Everybody else coming from short though. He's halfway there. Oh! Can he really get a last one as well? Buster 1 versus 1 on the box. Hardzao, I can't believe he's done
be able to prevent very unhappy accidents from happening here. Moving into the stack, into this B site, keeping things simple, but again, this can be very scary. Oh no! This is what you didn't want to see. Big Zera is the only one left, and I mean, they've got 3 players. They can cover everything. He's been spotted.
He's got to move quickly. He's got to move quickly. 20 seconds on the clock. We've got to keep an eye on that as well. Buster with the AK-47. Surely he can't do this.
For his favor. And we're looking like a clean banana take is going to be a very solid start. A very convincing answer. The best seems to have come and gone for PaiN Gaming here.
Man, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, this one.
You want to see the success of PaiN Gaming off of that Hardzao clutch so badly because of what a moment that a clutch like that is. For them not to, everyone will forget about it if they don't win the match. And it's looking very grim here indeed, down to only 3 players. The Galil, the most firepower they have to offer. Virtus Pro are offering them nothing. They don't have to do anything. They've got plenty of players to cover. I don't know how Safi's found that one.
They know that there is a player around about CT spawn offering those flashbangs, but there's 1, there's 2. So they should be okay to try and eliminate this player. Now Safi moving towards CT, spotted by Buster. Loses his angle though, but he can stop Kika from moving forward. No one's really checking this angle. And now it's down to Big Zera. 17 seconds on the clock, the P2.